Hello, second grade. Welcome back to another math lesson. So today we are going to be comparing objects while we measure. We are not going to use inches today. On your assignment, you are using paper clips, and on my assignment, I'm using cubes. You would do the same thing if we have inches, but since we might not have rulers at home, I didn't want to force you to use inches and feet and yards, and I couldn't find any assignments that had rulers in them, so the assignment you have is using paper clips, but it would be the same concept like I said. So we're going to be using these three simple steps in order to compare. The first step is to measure each object. Step 2 is to find the difference, and remember, difference means subtract, so today we're going to be subtracting. And 3 says tell if it is longer or shorter. So I'm going to go through each one of these steps with my 3 objects up here, and then you are going to do the same thing on your assignment. So step 1 says measure each object. So in order to measure, I'm going to count how many cubes I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the paintbrush is 7 cubes. The pencil is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cubes. And the watch, how many cubes is that? Exactly, it is 5 cubes. Now these numbers are very important because they are going to help us compare. Now I am going to read our first problem, and then we will go through step 2 and 3 to finish it. Step 1 we do not have to do anymore because we just did it. Alright, so the first problem says the brush is blank cubes blank then the watch. So in this first blank we are going to put a number, that is step 2, and in the second blank we need to tell if it's longer or shorter. So I need to find the brush, which is right here, and the watch. Now I see the brush is 7 and the watch is 5. Alright, and step 2 says find the difference, which we know means to subtract. So I'm going to be subtracting 7, take away 5. Now there's a few ways you can do this. I'm going to show you a few right now. First, you could draw a picture. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then take 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which equals 2. You could use your fingers since these numbers are going to be smaller today. I'm pretty sure on your assignment they will be smaller than 10. So you can use your fingers. So I have 7. I take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left with 2. Or one of my favorite strategies to find the difference with our objects is I like to count up because I'm finding the difference between 2 sizes. So I have 5 and I need to stop at 7. 5, 6, 7. I got 2 just like I did before. And if we look at our cubes right here, we can see we have 5 here, and in order to be as long as the brush, you need 2 more cubes. Alright, let's do one more. Ooh, I'm about to move on, we didn't even finish it. So, it's 2 cubes long, so that is in my first line. And then I need to decide if it is longer or shorter. So I'm going to look at that brush. Okay, brush. Is the brush longer than the watch, or is it shorter than the watch? Well, I know 7 is bigger than 5, so I know the brush is bigger, which means it is longer. So let's look at this, read it one more time, and see if that makes sense. The brush is 2 cubes longer than the watch. Yep, as you can see, that is correct, so we are ready to move on. Now, our next problem says the watch is blank cubes blank than the pencil. So I'm looking at the watch and the pencil. In my last problem, I didn't do this, but it might be helpful for you to underline the 2 objects you're looking at so that you don't forget. Now for step 2, I need to find the difference. So the watch is 5 and the pencil is 9. Now I know 9 is bigger than 5, so I'm going to put 9 first because we cannot subtract the other way around. The big number always has to go first. So I have 9, take away 5. I'm going to count up again because that's my favorite strategy for this, for measuring, because it makes sense. You can see the different units. So I have 5, and I'm going to stop at 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 4 inches, or 4 cubes, I'm sorry. You could also use your fingers again and take away 9. Here we go, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still left with 4. So the watch is 4 cubes. Now we need to decide if it's longer or shorter than the pencil. So here's my watch, which is 5, and here's my pencil, which is 9. And I know 5 is smaller than 9, so my watch is shorter. All right, second grade, on your assignment, you are going to be doing the same exact thing. If you have questions, join my Zoom or leave me a message.